Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of class 9. Today I shall be having a practical discussion on chapter 9. Chapter 9 is basically a practical based IT application 1 based on MS Word 2010, MS Excel 2010 and MS PowerPoint 2010. So today I will be demonstrating, you will be having a practical demonstration. So I am opening MS Word 2000. See, because in this particular computer, Office 2016 is installed, but there is no problem because all the feature of Office 2010 is already present in Office 2016. So you may see in your book in page number 164, there is a problem. There is a question based on Word 2010. So here it is, ABC International School has planned to organize a parent teacher meeting on 27 September like this. So let us type it. So question is, ABC International School has planned to organize a parent teacher meeting on 27 September. Mitali, the head girl of the ABC International School, has been asked to type the circular giving details about the timing of the parent teacher meeting, to set the school name as watermark, and to write the heading in bold, center aligned. Use of word art or clip art for kit design has been advised. Can you do this for us? So let us do this. How can you type this? So I am showing how to type it. First, okay, let us do what? I'll be typing here ABC International Al Hira National School. So I have just on the caps lock because I'll be typing capital letter. We know that we can type in capital letter using caps lock or by using shift. Al Hira National School. Then we'll be having we will be giving a date. So like this, dated say 22nd September. Then circular for classes 6 to 10. Now then, because this particular things are written in book in page 164, I'm just typing it. And I think that you know how to type. So just I'm using the keyboard. I'm typing it. I'll show you the important thing. Dear parent, dear parent, comma. Here you see one thing. There in the question you mentioned that the school name, the thing, this all heading will be center aligned, and so how to center align this Al Hira National School? So let me just click. You can select it or just click on this Al Hira National School, and we will be using the paragraph group of the home tab. When you click it, you see it goes to center. Now the date, dated 22nd September, this is what? Right aligned. So how to right align it? Just click it here, you can select a click, and this is the, in the paragraph, same in the paragraph group, you can see this one is the right align. So I'll just click on here, see it is right align. Now again, the circular for class 6 to 10, this is again center align. So I just click on it, and click on center aligned. So I think you've seen. Now the school name is in capital letter. So I'll just select the school, is bold. Select the school and I'll click on bold, so it will become bold. Now, uh, dear, after dear parent, let me write the letter. A parent, a parent teacher contact program for, you can see in MS Word, if any of my spelling mistake is there, then it will show a red wavy line. A red wavy line indicates what spelling mistake. So when I click it, it will show me the correct one. But here the particular word PROGRAMM is correct, because I mean to say that some there is a meeting or something, a program is there. Program for class 6 to 10 is being organized on 27th September from 8 a.m. to, means I am 8 a.m. to 10 so let me give the age like this, 8, this one, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. to discuss the academic performance of your ward. Please make yourself. See, while typing, I am also using the shift, because the shift, if you if you give a shift and then press any key, then the particular that the letter or alphabet will be in capital letter. Or you can use the caps lock, but you have to again off also caps lock, so it is better to use the shift. Please make yourself available for the available, available for the, see if any spelling mistake is there, then you can just use the backspace for the meeting, meeting, meeting as per schedule. Okay, then you can see there is a timing is written and then roll number is written. So how to do it? So let me write timing, TIMING, timings, and then roll numbers. Here you see the roll number, in between the timing and roll number there is a gap. How to form this type of gap? So we can form this type of gap by using the tab key in the keyboard. See, when I am pressing tab, you can see it is going to, so I give 2 tab for timing, and after timing let me give say 3 tab, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so a space will come, or you can give 4, another 4 tabs. So this tab, this key I am using from the keyboard. You can see a gap has come. You can use the space bar also. By using space bar, it takes time. So if I use tab, so I could remember how many tab I have given. Then let me write this timing. Say like this. You see, you can see automatically my cursor has come below the uh, timing. This is because of tab. 8 a 8:00 a.m. and it is up to 8:30 a.m. Then see, then in this side is the roll number 1 to 10. So I will again give a tab here, 1 tab, 2 tab, 3 tab. So it is okay. So 1, roll number 1, 2, it is 10. Or you can give another tab. You can give before, you come before it, and you can give another tab. See, it will come, it will go in the center. Then how to write the next one? So again timing, say it is from 8:30 a.m. to it is up to 9 a.m. 9:00 a.m. or a.m. Then I let me give tab. See, 4 tab given. Your roll number is 11 to 20. So hope you understand. I have typed it. So then you do what? So I'm not typing others, and at lastly, so you can see at lastly I will write your truly principal. So how to write this now, because it my tab is on. So how to go to the tab? If you give, see, you can see here my this it has make this tab. So my tab is here. So if I just move it this side, so what will happen? This it will go the tab. So I can write it, or as I can give, then I can give the backspace. So I've given it backspace. Your truly principal. Y-O-U-R, yours yours truly presenter principal. Principal principal. Hope you understand. This is very easy. Now I'm showing you how can you use some. I'm showing this I've written. Now suppose say if I make any spelling mistake, so it will show me automatically by red wavy line. But here, this particular word program, it is showing grammatically, it is showing mistake, but it's not mistake because this particular word is not there in the MS Office. Now, how to insert watermark? Here, in your book, you will find it in ABC International School. So, I will insert Al Hira National School. How to insert watermark? We'll click on for inserting watermark. Basically, watermark is inserted from. You can go to design. Inside design, find what you may see watermark. Then let me click any watermark. So here to come like confidential. So you can see it has come here confidential. But I want what? I want that uh, it should come Al Hira National School. So I will open what? Custom watermark. After going to watermark, I will open custom watermark. Now see here text I write what? Al Hira National School. Now, what color you want? So let me make it a little bit this blackish. So let me take it this one. Okay. You may see here a watermark has come beneath it, and it is written what? Al Hira National School. You can also change the color. Also, you can also bring, if you want to bring a picture as watermark, you also bring as a picture of watermark. How? By clicking on watermark, custom watermark. Then we'll select picture watermark, then we'll select the picture, and this I can use a picture from already picture is there. So let me take select picture, it is written there, picture, select picture, so work offline. So let me take, see, the logo of Al Hira is there. Let me select the logo. If I click insert, then press, let me remove the washout, then if you press OK, you can see the logo of Al Hira has come below the text. So this is the watermark. This is the watermark. And you can also do some modification. If you want to increase the font size, you can increase it by clicking on home tab and then on size. You can increase the size, you can decrease the size. You see, you can change the color also. uh, you can take any color. We can also insert header or footer. Suppose how to insert header or footer, we'll click on insert tab, and if you click on header, and we can have the header. So let me, if I want to header like this, say what you are write, I want to write in header, say Al Hira, Al Hira National School, National School. So what will happen? You will see automatically, if you then you use the close header and footer. So in all pages, if I open the next page also, automatically you will see the watermark and the header and footer will come automatically. You may see, I have opened the next, I have opened the next page, the header and the watermark has come automatically. And we can also insert images. We can, how to know how to insert a table. So I am opening the next. I am opening the next. So for inserting a table, I'll click on insert tab, and then how many columns and how many rows you want. So if you can do it by using the grid, or you can draw table, or using the giving command. So I insert table. Suppose I want 4 column and say 5 rows. So a table will be formed with automatically with 4 column and 5 rows. We can also merge the cells also. How to merge? You can select it, and then if you give right click, select the cells, and then if you give right click, you can see merge cell. You can see this cell is merged. You can see this cell is merged. So this was about MS Word. So next, let me show you how could you do, a problem is there. So how could you do something in MS Excel 2010. So I told you earlier that we are doing in Excel because in this computer 2016 installed, but all the feature of MS 2010 is already present in 16, so no problem is there. EXCEL, Excel. So MS Excel. So I think as I've discussed you earlier that so I'm using the blank one. This is known as spreadsheet, and we'll find this rows and columns are there in a MS Excel that I shown you earlier. So let me do let me make a mark sheet of a student. Mark sheet of a student. So I think you'll be seeing your book, it is there. Utkish class teacher conducted a test to evaluate the performance of student. The mark out of 100 obtained by Utkish are shown in the table below. The teacher wants him to create a worksheet with the data shown in the table. He should then make a pie chart, format it, emphasize the subject in which he got the maximum percentage of mark. Can you help him find out the task? So how to make this particular this one? See. So first let us do what? Let us select the cell. So let us make a table. Let me do it here. Because in this table there is only 2 columns are there. One contains subject, another contains marks, and above it is being merged. So let me, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns, 7 columns is there. So 1, 2, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then let me insert a table format. So what I will do, insert table option. So okay, you can see it has come like this. or else you can do how? First you will type, then we will insert it inside the table. So let me do what? First let me write it. Marks obtained by MARKS, marks OBTAINED, obtained by, you can see it has already occupied 2 cells. So how to increase the cells? So if you click on this one, the cells become bigger. You can make it bigger. So I need 2 columns. Marks obtained by Utkrist, UTKRISHT, Utkrist. Okay. Now let me do what? Let me merge these 2 cells. So how to merge these 2 cells? See, I have selected it, then I'll put what? Merge and center. So what will happen? See, it has merged and it has come in center. Then let me write, say, subject, SUBJECT, subject. Then I can give, in order to go to next cell, I can use tab, or I can just click, or I can use the arrow. So let me do first one with tab. So I have given tab, subject, there this side is marks. Then we have English, ENGLISH, English. The marks obtained is 82. See, I am using the tab. Here I will use the mouse. And then Hindi, HINDI, Hindi. I am using tab. Marks is 75. Then I use the mouse. Mathematics, MATHEMATICS, mathematics. The marks obtained is 95. Then science, SCIENC, science. The marks obtained is 92. And then it is social science. Social science, the marks obtained is 76. Now I have already done it. Now what should I do it here? As you know, using Excel I could do a calculation automatically. Okay, so let me do it what? Let me insert here something, total marks. Total, okay, okay, this here, TOTAL, total marks obtained, OBTAINED, obtained. You can see my D has gone out of the cell, so I can make it little bit bigger by clicking on here. Just you can see I make it bigger. I can also, if you want to reduce the size of this cell, okay, I can reduce it like this. Okay, marks obtained. Here this marks obtained will do it automatically with the help of some formulas. In Excel it is possible. And then percentage. PERCENTAGE, percentage. So how to sum this? So see here, I am showing you the technique. Before that, let me insert this inside a table format. Select it, and then you can see if you give here like this, or you can use all borders, so it will come like this. You can see a table format has come. You can also, suppose if you want to increase that font size, you can increase there. So if you want to increase this one marks obtain this one, so you can just click it and drag it down. Just select it and drag it down. You can see it has become bigger. If you want to take this to the top, so what I'll do, we'll use this one. You can see this one inside the alignment. So it will go to, see, it has gone to top. Then suppose if you want to increase the size, this size, so you can use this one. Suppose I want it 14. If you want to make it bold, that I'll be showing. And if you want to make this background, if you want to give any background colors, then you can give, say, here in blue color. So let me give yellow color, say, okay, this one color or any color you can give. So let me give a light color, this one. Okay, say you want to take the marks, this all marks should come it should come, this cell should come, uh, uh, it should be in the center. So what we'll do, you can take it, see it has come in center. Now how to do this calculation automatically? Here you can write what? Equal to. You can see in the, this is the formula, by the formula called equal to, equal to. Now I want to add this all. So this is what? D5. So you can write what? Equal to sum of D5 plus D6 plus D7 plus it will come up to D9, D8 plus D9. Then you close this and then press enter. You can see the total marks has come. One way. Another way, what can you do? Instead of writing all this, you can write what? You can just do what? Sum of D5 is 2. Okay, it should be up to D, it should up to D9 is to D9. So it will be added automatically. You can see. I think, hope you understand how we have sum it. Now we want the percentage. Now the percentage is calculated how? Marks obtained. Percentage is marks obtained divided by total marks into 100. This is percentage. So let us write the formula here. When you go to percentage equal to, now what is my mark obtained? This is my mark obtained. So it is in which cell? D10. So you can give a bracket here. D10. D10. This is the divided. This is the divide. This is the divide sign. Divided by total marks is how much? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So total mark is 500. 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 divided by 500. Now you can ask, sir, already 420 is there. You could have written here 420. No, I have to do it formula wise. So here in D, in this D10 already the sum is there. So I am just using the sum. D10. Okay. So D10 divided by 500. Let me close the bracket and then into means star. A star is the into 100. If you press enter, so it shows the percentage. It is showing the percentage. It has come automatically. When you click it here, you can see D10 divided by 500 into 100. So I think, hope you understand how to do and this how could you do. We can sum up all this automatically. If you take another student also, you can do it automatically. So don't worry, once on the school reopens, you will be doing much more. Here I am just showing you how to do. You can do it in during the practical classes. So now let us make a pie chart. How to make a pie chart? So for making a pie chart, let us select the marks. Let us select the marks. Now, which cell he got the maximum? So see, if you go to insert under charts, you will find here the pie chart. Suppose I want the pie chart in 3D format. You could see it has come, but here it is showing just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want it subject wise name, so you can select the subject. You can select the subject and along with marks. Now if you go to insert tab and then go to charts, then here you can get the pie chart. So I want in 3D level. See here you can see it is showing how much mark is there. If you follow, see, you can see see I have make the chart, so it is coming. See English. Suppose if you want that if you just if you want that see English is how much, blue color, English this. If you just put your cursor here, you see, you show series 1 point English 82. You can see the value is 82. This is what This is see social science. Value is 76. So it is showing. Understand? This is showing. If you just want to separate it, so you can use. See, various formats are there. So it can if you want it like this also. See, it is coming in. If it is showing you the subject wise, if you want it like this format, you can see you can have it like this, or if you want it like this also, or you can want it along with the percentage of marks, you can have it in any form you can have. So let us take this form. You can also filter it also. See, you can filter it also based on this, and you can also add. You can also remove anything from this chart also. So this is how we can make a chart. Hope you understand. Next, I shall be having a discussion on the PowerPoint, because this all I am showing, not showing all the features. I am showing because I am pertaining my discussion on the chapter based on IT application chapter 9. Okay, let me show you the chart. You can have this other format also. In chart it is there. If you want it, um, you can have it like this also, or any format. There is more pie chart types are there. And another thing I'm showing you in this Excel also, something as I told you earlier, automatically something uh, we can add any values, we can do this mathematical calculation, we can, if you would give just an equation or a formula, the Excel helps us to do it automatically. So I'm going to my third part, the PowerPoint 2010. Sorry, PowerPoint 2010. But as I told you earlier that I am doing in 16. The reason is that because in this computer 16 is there, but I told you that all features of 2010 is already present in 16. So they are same. Here is written, Kushal has to create a presentation on topic e-waste, and you are supposed to help him do that. The slide can contain information such as what is electronic waste, some example of e-waste, e-waste composition, some of the environmental health result. You can add more slide presentation, insert pictures. So how can you do? See, so I opened a slide. Now the topic is what? E-waste. So I writing E-W-A-S-T-E, e-waste. And in this part I am writing, who has done it? Kushal. So let me write like this, submitted by or presented by presentation by Kushal. 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 You can layout, this is known as layout. You can add, if you want more layouts, you can add it. See, so basically there are two layouts are there. Now suppose I want to insert another slide, so I'll click on here. You can see here, you can click here, right click, new slide, and new slide come. Or else you can click on this one for new slide. If you click on this new slide, so a new slide will come. You can see another slide has come. So I'm taking the second one. Now, the slide contains information such as what is electronic waste. So I am writing here, what is electronic, heading I am writing it here, electronic waste. Okay. Now in this the sub part, in the sub layout, I am writing say e-waste is the e-waste, what is electronic waste? Electronic waste is the waste or the garbage uh, garbage of the garbage, garbage of the and garbage produced by the unused or defective electronic products. I'm just writing products. See here. So I, this is my first slide. This is my second slide. Like this, I can. Third slide is what? Some example of e-waste. Say I write some. Suppose if you want to change your layout, so you can just change it. How? You can take any layout design from here. If you want like this or this one. So if suppose say I want, it should be like this. Suppose I want the layout should contains a picture also. So it can be like this. Some examples, some examples of e-waste, e-waste are okay. So suppose okay, I'm showing it another part. Now how to change, how to um, design, how to create a design. Okay. So by default, the slide will be like this. Suppose I want a designable slide, so I can choose any slide from here. See, I've chosen it like this. You can see here my 3 slide. Okay. But in here, what happened? This is come down, so you can take it up like this. Okay, this one also suppose it has come down. You want to take it up just by dragging. You can take it up. Let me drag it up and let me drag this down. Let me drag this one also down. Okay, so I think you understand how to change it. You can take any designs. You can, by clicking on this design, you can uh, change the color also. Suppose I've taken this design, I want a different color, so I could just choose any color. You can see from colors, you can take any colors. You can see here, any colors you want, you can take it. Okay. Now, see, let me add another slide. Suppose in this slide, it was some examples of UV star. Suppose some pictures, but they actually in this computer there is no pictures of UV. So I'm taking some default pictures. Okay, don't default pictures because there is no pictures of UV. So I'm taking pictures. Say it is already there in the desktop. Pictures I show in the desktop. From desktop, let me take one picture. Say this is a e-waste. So insert, you can see one images insert, then you can click here this pictures, or you can insert the picture from going to insert picture. Okay, insert picture, then let me click on desktop and then say this is a waste. Say for example this is a e-waste. So you can see the picture has come. Actually, this, how many picture you want, you can choose from the layout. See, from the layout you can see if you want, say if you want, see, you can see there's 2 pictures you can insert. Suppose you want only one picture, you can take this. You can see this so many designs. If you want 3-4 pictures, see 3 picture, you can take this design. Okay, so this is how you can insert a picture on the layout. Now let me show how can you see a slideshow. As you all know, as I have discussed earlier also, for slideshow, we can view a slideshow by using F5 key or by clicking on this one slideshow or going to slideshow from the beginning. So you can see the slideshow is coming. Now how to go from one slide to another slide? Basically for going to one slide to another slide, we use the key, arrow key, or we can use the mouse click, or you can use the space bar. So let me use the arrow key. See next slide. Then we have to go to next slide. I think understand. Okay. So you can go from one slide to another from like this. You can how to view a slideshow. You can go to slideshow menu from the beginning or current slide, or you can use in the taskbar. You can use slideshow, or you can use the F5 key. Let me see this one. See, it is coming from the current slide. It is not coming from the beginning. And you can, in order to stop the slideshow, we'll use a ESC key, escape key, ESC key. It is there in the keyboard. Okay, let me show how to give some animation. So okay, let me make another slide. It contains some of the environmental and health effects. Environmental, and let me write here like this: environmental and health effects. So you can write any topic. Suppose here you want to write something, you don't want to insert picture. So you can remove this, or you can go to home and you can take a layout. You can take a layout, see, like this. Okay, you can take a layout like this, or else you can take any layout, say this one, like this. So you can write here anything. You can write about the what are the environmental and health effects, the effects, the effects, the effects of e-waste, e-waste are, you can write, you can also make it point wise. See, if you want to make it point wise, you can make it point wise. Say you can choose some point from here. So if you want to give it bullets or numbering, suppose I want in bullet, go to down. So you can remove this bullet. So R, if you want to give in bullet, you can give in bullet, or you can take any bulleting design also. You can give R. Suppose point 1, you can write anything, point 2, you can go and write it like this. Okay, now let me show you the animation and transition. So how can you create the animation? So for ending and if suppose a transition, say for this slide I want it should have something of this effect, this like this effect. See this effect. Now here what? Uh, it is written here, you can remove the mouse click and you can set a time that after how much time it should come. So let me set the time at, say, this should come after 4 seconds. Apply to all, this will be applied to all the slide. Now, if you can see, just if when I give a slideshow, when I give the slideshow, you see after 4 seconds, the next slide will come. See, next slide will come. After 4 seconds, the next slide will come. These are automatic. These are using, we are using the transition. You can see. Now, suppose I want some design, some styles, individual style, because transition are basically used while going from one slide to another, and animations are used individual objects. So suppose say I want that this should come like this, and this particular slide, it should come in design, say it should come like this. Okay, this particular slide I want that it should come and by flipping. Okay, and this particular slide I want that it should come, say you can take any one, this one, yeah, this, it should come like this. Okay, now let us give the slideshow from the beginning. You see, this is my first slide. Now after 4 seconds, the second slide comes, it has come in another design. See, it has come in another design, and it is coming in another design. I hope you understand. And now how to give hope you understand how to give the transition. Now I'm going to animations. How I can give animations? Animations are different because animations are used given to individual object. Now I want this particular this e-waste, it should come like this by splitting, or you can by flying like this. It should come in like this, okay. And I want this presentation by Kushal. It should come like this, okay. So let us see what it comes, how it comes. So if I give a slideshow from the beginning, you can see it has come, then it will come flying e-waste and just come by flipping, okay. Then next slide is coming, okay. Suppose I want this, what is electronic? It should come, let us go to animations. It should come by, you can take any design from here, the design you want, say shrink and turn. It should come like this. What is like this should come, and this should come by random words. It should come like this. Okay, let us see what happened. If I go to slideshow from the beginning, you see e-waste, it has come like this. This has come like this. Already I've said after 4, so this is what is electronic waste. It is what is electronic waste? Then it is coming like this. Now suppose I want the image should come in a particular design, so I could take it animation. I could go to animation, then I will select, because if you don't select, see when I have not selected object, this is, you can see it is some block. Now if when you select it, it becomes active. Now here you can see it is deactive when you select any object, because these animations are basically you can use not to slide but to an object of the slide. So I have selected an object. Suppose I want it, it should come like this. No, it should not disappear. I want it should come like this in shape. Okay, good. And this should come like a wheel. No, 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 no. This should come. This should come shaped like this, and this particular it should come in wheel. Okay, let us see what happened. So when you give the slideshow from the beginning, this the first effect is done by the transition, and this effect are done by animation. Now the first effect is this is done by animation. Now this is done by transition, then this is done by animation. And I hope you have understand. So this was your discussion on chapter 9. So I've discussed, I've shown you a practical discussion on MS Word 2010, MS Excel 2010 with I am taking an example, and PowerPoint 2010. Hope you understand, and don't worry, once the school reopens, you yourself will do practical on the laboratory. So by the time you just see it and try to understand from the book. And I hope that you are studying well at home. And okay, then thank you.